This is review problem number 1 for assessment number 7. It says find the total area of the shaded regions. And they give you a graph. They show you the shaded regions you need to find. And they give you the equations for those regions. So this bottom line, which kind of makes a W, is a fourth power polynomial. And this top line is a quadratic, 3x squared. Now if you notice, the top line is always above this bottom line. Okay, so the top line is always above this bottom line. So if they want to find the total area, remember we're going to use this if f of x, the top function, is greater than or equal to the bottom function, so f of x greater than or equal to g of x throughout a, b, and both are continuous, you can see they're both continuous, then we're going to integrate from one x value to another, so that would be from -2 to 2, and we're taking the top function minus the bottom function. So in our case, we're going to integrate from -2 to 2 because that's our lowest x value to our highest x value. We're going to subtract the top function, or we're going to take the top function, 3x squared, and we're going to subtract out the bottom function, which is x to the fourth minus x squared. And we're integrating with respect to x. We can now write this as integral from -2 to 2 of 3x squared minus x to the fourth. Distribute the negative, we get positive x squared there, dx. So that equals integral from -2 to 2. Add the x squared with the 3x squared, I get 4x squared minus x to the fourth dx. I integrate now, add 1 to the power, divide by that, so that's 3 divided by 3, so I get 4x cubed over 3 minus, add 1, that's 5, divide by it, so that's x to the fifth over 5, and I'm going to plug in my lowest x value and my highest x value. Remember, it's highest x value minus lowest. So that's going to equal 2 cubed over 3 minus 2 to the fifth power over 5 minus, that would be 2 cubed over 3 minus -2 to the fifth over 5. When I evaluate this will give me 2 cubed, which is 8, times 4, which is 32. So I have 32 over 3 for my first term. 2 to the fifth is 32. So I have 32 over 5. So I have minus 32 over 5 for my second term. When I write this, I write minus, and then -2 cubed is -8. So that's -32 over 3 in here. And then -2 to the fifth power is -32, but I have a negative there, so it's positive 32 over 5. I can now rewrite that down here to say that that is 32 over 3 minus 32 over 5 plus 32 over 3 when I distribute the negative minus 32 over 5. So that gives me 64 over 3 when I combine these terms. If I combine these terms, I get -64 over 5. Yeah, 64 over 3 minus 64 over 5. Plug that in the calculator. So 64 divided by 3 minus 64 divided by 5. Convert it to fraction. 128 over 15. So my total area is 128 over 15, and you can see the decimal there is like 8.5 if you're using decimals.